making a memory book. This could be done for any age group. We'll be working on memorization, sequencing, and name recognition. I would start by asking the families to help with this by bringing in just a simple picture of everybody that's close to the patient. It could be, preferably for just the first book, household family members, spouse, children, and parents, and then their siblings. And then from there you can add on close relatives, neighbors, friends, co-workers. So you just add into it from there, or do separate books for different categories. The reason I chose this is because I see a lot of patients of mine that come through with massive strokes or head injuries, and as they're recovering they have a very difficult time recalling names, trying to differentiate between, is this person my sister, or is this person my daughter? They get very embarrassed, very frustrated, and it's very hard on the family as well to walk in and have your dad or your mom hardly remember who you are, or have difficulty with your name, or not remember your kids. So with that in mind, I would ask just family members to bring in just a simple picture, and then I can review those pictures with the client and say, okay, do you know who this is? What do you remember about them? How are they related to you? And from there I would give them the written instructions, which would kind of help me test their sequencing to see how many steps in the directions they get right. And I can make it harder by just having them read the directions and then take them away, or I can leave the directions there and see how many steps they still get correct. So what they need to do is cut 4 pieces of paper into 4 quarters, stack them into a clean pile, make sure all edges are together, staple along the left side of the stack to create a book. Start with a photo of your spouse and tape it to the top left corner of each page. After your spouse, move to your children from oldest to youngest, parents, siblings, and close friends. After it's complete, add the name of each person onto their page. If possible, add one thing you remember or would like to remember about them. So I have my memory book. I did it pretty large for the project here, but normally you try to make them about the size of, to fit in the front pocket or a back pocket, and if possible, laminate it. So here we have my memory book, and here I have my spouse, my husband Mike, and I just put a little bit of information on here. His birthday is January 20th. We were married March 19th. He likes to mountain bike, which you can kind of see in the picture. He loves to travel, and he's good to snuggle with. The next page, here I have my son Zane. His birthday is July 3rd. He loves Star Wars movies. He loves to skateboard. He's very ticklish, and he's in the 1st grade. Next, I have my mom, Shelley. Her birthday is August 20th. She loves to ride horses and talk. Her hobbies are fostering abused animals, and she's always willing to listen if you need it. And then at the bottom you can add things like email addresses, phone numbers, addresses, things you'd like to know about these people or how to contact them. My dad, Richard, December 16th is his birthday, loves a good cigar. He always gives Zane and Whiskers goodbye, and he helps me with items around the house and yard work. And then down here I have his phone number as well. And then last is my sister, Tessa. She's a younger sister. Her birthday is April 25th. She loves movies and to collect movie posters, and is scared of everything. And she's in school for accounting. And then I also have her phone number as well. And then I also left a couple blank pages in case there's any other information I'd like to add on, or in case there's any other people I'd like to add on. So as they progress and they feel a little more comfortable, and you can review the extent of the damage, you can see how far they're going to be able to go with this, if they're going to be able to add on more people, if you just got to keep it basic and simple for them. So another simple way to do it is just to add the picture and the name and the relation to them. Or to make it a little harder, after you've completed your memory book with the patient and you kind of review it with them, you can take it away and say, okay, now, who's in 1st grade, loves to play in the mud, and is 6 years old, and see if they can, put those characteristics with the person that they put